got time for one more question. Just have about a minute, so go ahead, Gavin.
Congressman Hastings, thank you for taking my call. My name is Gavin Seim. I'm actually running in the midterms next year in the 4th District. And out of deference to you, I just want to keep it really simple. I'm really concerned in the 4th District and in our country about the constitutional issues. And you in particular have kind of supported the NSA, the National Security Agency, and they've been violating the Fourth Amendment. They've been spying on Americans. And when Justin Amash introduced Amendment 413 to H.R. 2397, you voted against that, thereby allowing the NSA to continue. And I just don't understand why you would vote against the Constitution in that way.
Well, I didn't take that as a vote against the Constitution. What I took that as, and the whole NSA issue, is the national security of our country. And with the new technologies that we have that obviously weren't envisioned in the past, you have to make a decision on protecting our country, and hopefully you don't go to the point of affecting people's individual rights.
How do we protect our country by?
Well, let me finish the question.
Okay, sorry.
Let me finish the question. And so one of the ways, the checks and balances you have, and keep in mind, when we were attacked on 9/11, we were caught off guard. Our national security and our intelligence for at least 6 or 7 years had not been up to date, and things like this sort of stuff, the NSA, were not in place. And so when we passed that legislation, there was always a sunset date, meaning that we had to come back or the law would go away, meaning we had to come back and revisit it. That will be done again now because of what we have found of the potential abuses within NSA. But I have to tell you, there's been no legislation that has been brought forward, but I have to tell you there are interesting people on both sides of the aisle and from both the left and the right that have a view on this. But the issue, from my perspective and the way I approach it, is the national security of our country. But I clearly recognize that the strength of our country is liberty and freedom, and you get that by having the Constitution as the main law of the land.
Thank you, Gavin. I had to cut you off because Congressman Hastings has to go, but we'll be in touch. Okay, I appreciate that.